Hello, and welcome to my channel. It's the Network Specialist. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a video. Today, I will be reacting to Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly's recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Quiet's New Man, and much, much more. Now, let's get into it.
We live. What's going on, Carlos? How you feeling?
Feel good. I mean, my hair isn't done like yours because I didn't go to the Met Gala last night, honey.
You were in. Why didn't you?
So the thing is this. I get invited to all the girls' events. Hey, Tisha. And for me, it's odd for me to appear at an event where cameras are going to be there.
Moving on. I
Really,
guess.
Carlos?
You look, I mean, listen.
You're used to cameras being around.
You don't see time, but when I do, I'm killing the girls that's 20 years younger than me. That's the fucked up part about it. Like, bitch, you can't.
Ooh, listen to Miss Heavenly brag on how good she be looking after all that work she done had done. I guess so, Miss Mamas.
Me. In any way, stay back. That's all. I ain't thinking about nobody.
You look.
And let me just say this. Her look has improved because her wigs used to be just like all over the place. Like her wigs weren't nice, even though she supposedly has a store where she sells wigs. Hey, kicking it with Courtney. Her wigs used to be toe up. I mean, she's even dressing a little bit better. So I guess she finally hired a stylist or something and a makeup artist because I have to give her credit. She has been looking a little bit better over these last about 6 months.
Good. Was that lavender?
That was a little lavender for you, Carlos. I threw a little diamonds on it. You saw me, girl. You saw me. You can let the girls know every now and again. I don't do it all the time, but
But you were the best dressed at the reunion too last season.
For sure. When I try, I go all in. But you spend a lot of money though when you try. That's the whole thing. It ain't nobody that's good.
And see, I believe that had something to do with why she was looking toe up those other seasons or whatever the case may be, because she didn't want to spend the money. So I guess somebody, put a little bug in her ear and told her, look, girl, you need to spend some of that money you always bragging about.
It's broke bitches. If you get the money in, get your body done, your hair done,
and your teeth.
Your teeth come first. That go without saying. But bitches got Botox in their lips and it's overshot and it's like this and shit. I'm not like looking at that. I was like, you got to spend the money. You get what you pay for. If you're coming in with some fucked up teeth, that's what you're gonna get. You pay good money, you're gonna get you some good teeth. If you go to the Joe and Blow down the street for your Botox, your lip gonna look like this.
Who was it? Like that?
Throwing shade.
Yeah, somebody on my cast, but you know what? God is good, and I don't think about nobody. It's Sunday, and I love the Lord.
Wonder who that is.
So I'm gonna let it go.
You don't talk about nobody, Emily?
Child. I talk about them just as much as you do.
And I did notice that they don't push the Messy Mondays anymore, but I'm going to keep the Messy Mondays because at the end of the day, their recaps of the show, their Messy Mondays is actually better than the actual show. So we're going to stay with that.
Camera. But anyway, what you feel about like all the information on Housewives?
Wait. Before we get to that, I got one more Met Gala question.
Anything.
Why her man made an appearance?
It's Jay.
You ain't got to.
Ooh, I know y'all done seen that picture of Quad and her man. Quad, you did your big one, girl. He tall. He look good. And I know he got some money.
I'm going to say this and I'm going to take it back and I'm going to let it go. His voice is deep, bitch. His voice is deep.
Ooh, the shade of it all.
I'm going to let it go. I ain't got shit after.
Y'all know she don't see it for Dr. Greg. So, that was a little shade to Dr. Greg.
Heavily, the real boobies and the raindrops know what she means when she says that. So he has a deep voice.
He does.
Does he have deep pockets?
You know Card ain't fuck with nobody without me.
Hello. Not quite.
The man. I'll tell you what he do, but y'all gonna find out soon enough. So you know what I'm saying?
We'll find out.
Yeah, y'all can't put his name out there, I don't think. But as soon as y'all get his name, y'all gonna know. But yeah.
He looks good.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
look
nice
good
man.
now.
Nice guy.
You like him?
Nah.
You like him?
I love him for Quad. And you know, initially I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back and I ain't getting y'all shit else. I'm like, where Quad gets this man from? And she playing with us and she playing with No, it's real. It's real, bitch. I did my research. That ninja.
Her nosy ass did her research, and I can't wait for everybody else to do their research too, so we can all know who this man is.
You know what I'm saying? Every night, been there every night. You know, I talk to the girls. Well, I was trying to be secretive because, you know, she don't tell me her business. You know what I'm saying? But that dude and her been together long.
That's because you talk too damn much.
And I've seen him, but I couldn't place where I seen him. But I seen him with her, but she played it off. But anyway, long story short, Quad got a man at home, y'all.
Yeah,
my man.
Did any of the other single girls on the show bring a man?
Well, they brought Dwight. I mean, I don't know
that was.
Yes. I ain't say shit. Praise God. So anyway, moving on. Do you like the fact?
Go ahead.
Y'all don't know shit about Married to Medicine other than the little teaser, but the Met Gala was a public event, so we can go ahead and post pictures of that. Y'all don't know what happened. Y'all don't know. But Housewives, y'all leaking a lot of shit, Carlos. What y'all doing over there?
First of all, it ain't y'all. I am no longer associated.
You wanna be. Let's get past this video.
Because right now at Vistaprint, all signs are 20% off.
And we're back.
Okay, before Dr. Heavily, nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I am a fan of the show. I'm looking forward to the upcoming season. Look, Atlanta Housewives.
Carlos, you're more a fan of that show than you are your own show. Let's keep it real.
Is the talk of the town. The only thing I will say is this. When you talk about us finding things out too soon, I will say this. There's a healthy balance that needs to happen, right? You can't give so much away of the season because what's the point in the anticipation? I think what's lost is the element of like mystery. You know, like, of course, if something major happens, you know about that moment. But I'll say this. One thing about my shows and my cast, I don't have my cast go on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat, whatever, and give away like, oh my gosh, filming's going great. Wait till we do. I don't like to do all that because
Carlos, if we're gonna keep it real, you might not have them to do it, but they're always on social media. They're on YouTube. More of their life is depicted on YouTube than it is on your actual show. So let's just start there.
I never want the audience to think we're overhyping something because nothing's happening. And I think that's what I would like for reality stars to stop doing. Don't give away anything, honestly. Like you said, Married to Medicine, we know nothing. Nothing.
I didn't even let y'all know we were filming. It took for to put it out there, and then now, you know, they did videos online showing, you know, but yeah.
No, I think it takes away from the element of surprise. I think we want to be surprised a little bit. Again, if something major happens, that's one thing, but I don't like the direction that I see most shows going into where they're giving away so much content because the audience like, well, damn, bitch, I want to be surprised.
But one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to take it back, I'm Team Twirl. I love Kenya Moore, so that's just it. I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. I don't know anything either. Correct my English, right? I don't know anything.
So basically what y'all saying is y'all going to defend Kenya with the mess. That's what y'all saying.
And I can you more. So she can do no wrong in my eyes. I don't know, but I just think that she's wonderful. She's beautiful. And I'm congratulations.
And very
Kenya, on
messy,
your
just
hair
like
care
you.
store. Go on, girl. Get it, girl. We got to talk about this love and marriage Huntsville because it's getting a little nasty now, Carlos.
Isn't that nasty? Oh, first of all, it ain't getting nasty like other things.
Come on now. Y'all ain't got no videos out there. Anyway. Okay, so now listen. Trisha and Ken. Now y'all fucking me up with the names with Trisha and Tisha, and then Nell and Mel. Y'all
Oh God, them names.
Marceau and Martina. This name's separate, but okay, I ain't gonna fuck them up. I got them. Trisha and Ken. Let's talk about them a little bit.
Let's talk about Trisha and Ken. So the continue.
Dr. Himley be going hard on Trisha. I don't know what Trisha did to her, but she is ready to talk about Trisha. She is going hard on Trisha. And she need to be putting that energy to Destiny, her fave.
Continuation of their conversation of her birthday. And yes, in the beginning of the scene, he did bring her a gift. And then we saw the continuation this past Saturday where he asked her, like, your intention is to marry me. And she said yes, but she still is technically married, and
Not technically, she married.
She's married. She's married. What did you think about her response to Kim when she said her intention is to marry him, but she's afraid because when people get married, they change? Was that a cop out, or do you think that's the reality of the situation?
I told you last time, she is not that into that man. I did not know they was married. Maybe that was out there. Some people said he already knew she was married. But 5 years, it don't take no damn 5 years for no divorce for a ninja. You say you ain't seen in 5 years. Secondly,
so let's talk about that for a minute. First of all, Trisha and Ken need to get their story straight because he on one side of the room telling everybody that her husband won't sign the papers. But Trisha was telling the girls that she hasn't even filed the papers. I'm gonna need y'all to get together on y'all story line and make it make sense.
She got more chemistry with Martell. I ain't even lying. It's more chemistry. She was kikiing and cooing and all of that. She don't do this with this Ken. Ken need to wake up. I'm sorry, not Ken. I don't know you, brother. But get the fuck up out of that, okay? It's plenty of women. And Ken guy, he a nice guy, nice looking guy. Why is he on her? And she ain't even acting right and she want Martell.
Why do you think? Okay.
So I know a lot of you guys have seen the pics of her husband because everybody has, been posting pictures of Trisha's husband, her current husband, and the fact that he has a record and he's still posting her on Facebook and social media. So I would not be surprised if they bring that man on the show. He's already all over YouTube, social media, whatever the case may be. So they might as well bring the man on the show. I mean, let's just make it a threesome.
Okay,
come on. Chemistry.
Why do you think she wants Martell? Based on what you've seen so far.
Are you blind? Like you said, you can try to manipulate the cameras to show a certain story that's not there, but you can't hide the response when you see it. The one was cooing with Martell, like all this kiki. You know when a bitch like a man. He's saying they had sex. Now I don't know. I'm saying no, they haven't. But she want to. I said that before, and it was so obvious. There's no chemistry with her and that man. Oh, I don't know, bitch. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know what's up with Ken, why he would allow her to train Martell, but I guarantee you that husband wouldn't allow that. And that's probably why Ken is not gonna get that wife because you too soft, you just a pushover. Like, why would you allow her to do that? Like, a woman needs a man with a backbone, and it doesn't appear that you have one.
I'm married, but it's been 5 years, and I'm scared. You weren't scared with him, but I'm scared with you. You might change shit. He changed, so why I get a chance? Listen, I'm just gonna eat your food and use your money as long as I can, and I'm gonna put this marriage off as long as I can, and we're gonna see what happens. He got to put his foot down.
Hello.
Wait a minute.
Put your foot down, Ken.
Do he know that she agreed to train Martell yet? Because that's the shit.
You are so. First of all, you are everything. You're amazing.
Yeah, Carlos,
I
your little
will
show
say
won't be
to
nothing
you
without him.
is, she. I don't want to give too much away, but what I will say is, in the conversation that you saw, we assumed that that dinner scene she was going to bring up to Ken that Stormy asked her to train Martell and she agreed to do it. What you will see next week is she does train Martell. And you'll see what happens when he
Hey,
finds out.
TNTG mom.
But we all thought, the producers, we all thought, because again, it happened chronologically. So we were all sitting there like this. So
She
what
gonna
she
tell him?
Yeah,
She a
yeah.
sneaky hoe. I told you she a sneaky hoe. She probably got some other men on the side. She ain't honest. Get rid of her, Ken. Ken,
God.
Wait, hold on. You don't see nothing. Look, Ken is in love with her, and what has happened since last week when we recap this? You have now convinced heavily with the power of your voice that a lot of people, even some of my castmates, have agreed with you. Stay tuned. That they believe that Ken loves Trisha more than she loves him. And
now, at the end of the day, that's good for Trisha because you want your man to, be more in love with you than you are with them. But for him, it's a sad situation because she's a user.
All of this is it typical, Heavenly, for a man to wait more than 5 years when he doesn't have kids with his woman biologically, to wait 5 years plus for a woman to file for divorce?
Keyword,
They
file.
live together. He's pretty much co-parenting her children.
No, it's not typical. Now, there's exceptions to every rule. I'm saying 99 times out of 10, a man is not going to do that. But that just shows you how much he cares for her, and she about to fuck it up.
Now, that shows you how much of a sucker his ass is. It's time to step.
She ain't going to find nothing else like that again. I mean, she ain't just like, no. I mean, say this in a way that I could say it.
She ain't all that. Say it, Heavenly. Get it out.
Listen.
Okay.
No, Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly is intelligent. She's fun loving. She's funny. She's educated. She's beautiful. She got it all.
Hey, Patrice.
She's got that. Okay.
Okay.
If she ain't that, then she can be replaced very easily. That's all I'm gonna say. That
you think Trisha is replaceable?
Why you be making me say everything, bitch? You know she is. Don't make me say everything, Carlos. Carlos, you know it. Just like you gonna compare Sheree to damn Phaedra. You know the fucking difference.
Sheree and Phaedra are actually besties, so they.
I don't believe that, but okay, but they very different.
They just went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert together.
Whatever. I don't even think none of them hoes was there together. But I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I just know, you know what I'm saying? The people hang out, you know what I'm saying? I see it, but there's a lot of fakery and shit going on. But anyway, I don't know. That's all I know is I be home with my children and my man. That's all I know.
And your 5
My little baby girl is my best.
Dr. Heavenly, your kids are grown and done moved out. How you be home with your kids and your daughter, your best friend? That girl was so happy to get away from you and go to college.
That's who I hang out with. That's
yes. So I get it. So you believe that, but let me ask you this before we jump into Ken talking to Stormy's husband, Courtney. Do you think Ken can do better than Trisha?
Yes. Anybody can do better than anybody, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, when you love somebody, it's hard to say that. You know what I'm saying? For a woman, we fall in love, but when men fall in love like that, they fall in love hard. And when they're sticking around like that, it's gonna be kind of hard for her to get rid of him. And when she gets ready to, because she's gonna cheat on him or something,
You think
and
Trisha
it's going to
is
be
going to
held
cheat
to
on
play.
Ken?
It's going to be held to pay.
I don't think it's going to be hard for her to get rid of him because one day Ken going to wake up and realize that Trisha is using him. So I don't think it's going to be hard at all. He see what we see.
I think Trisha has the propensity to cheat on Ken.
What do you think, Carlos?
I
The
think
bitch is training Martell. Somebody clearly he's either or going, and she agreed to train him on the drop of a dime, and did not mention it to her man at the birthday dinner. Do you think she will or she won't? She been engaged to the same man. I mean, she been married to the same man for 5 years and claimed that she never initiated the divorce. And then the poor man, he out there talking about, well, you know, she just ain't did it.
Not married for 5 years. She's been separated for 5 years, Dr. Heavenly, and hasn't gotten a divorce.
You don't have to stay married. He won't sign. No, she didn't say he didn't sign. She said they never started the process.
Toot Latrice said somebody is already waiting to make their move on Ken. And I'll agree with that, Latrice, Toot Latrice, because I'm pretty sure his inboxes be blowing up because she playing, and there's a lot of women out there that want a good man like Ken. Let her keep playing.
Right.
What does that tell you?
Yeah. Well, it tells you that a lot of
people put a notice in the paper. If you can't find a ninja, he won't sign it. They put a notice in the paper. Once it's a public thing, then you can go ahead and sign off on your damn divorce.
Wait, they put it in Huntsville News Chronicles?
That's all you got to do. That's what I don't know nowadays. But back in the day, because a lot of women couldn't find the man that was married to him. When my mama divorced her second husband, she said all she had to do was put an ad in the paper to show that she was publicly looking for him. Answered the ad publicly, she could legally divorce that man. He didn't have to sign shit. Now, I don't know. That's old school. I don't know what's going on there. But if you find it, you can get out of marriage. Irreconcilable. You can't make a bitch stay with somebody, man or woman. You can't make me stay married.
Tyler and Gmon, that's kind of like out of left field. Suppose Destiny end up with Ken. I don't see that. They don't look like a match. Like Moses said, like she likes a certain type of guy, and I don't think Ken is it.
Now that you have to go to the newspaper
and like that. Now I don't know. We're gonna have to talk to an attorney. I've never filed for divorce, so I don't know. So,
can you text Phaedra, the attorney, and ask her?
I can text and ask her. Yes, I can ask her.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Ken then tells Courtney, like you said, that Trisha is, still married. She's not divorced yet. And sort of like what's taken up for her. So what I will say is this. You will see more of this, and you may even see the ex-husband. I mean, not the ex-husband. You may see the husband. The husband.
See, there he go, telling the show what we already anticipated, that the husband might be on the show. God, Carlos, you talk too much.
The husband.
Maurice, because he told me, ain't Maurice attorney? He's like, man, you do not have to stay married, bitch. I don't know what she's running game on you. It might be the pillow talk or whatever, but you don't have to stay married for no damn 5 years. It do not take that long, boopy. It don't. I don't know what y'all be doing. Anyway, but I'm gonna talk about it because y'all already know what it is. I love everybody. I think that Trisha is a beautiful lady, and she's a
stop lying. For some reason, you don't see it for her. Toot Latrice said, dissolution of marriage with spouse whereabouts unknown allows you to close the door softly. Oh, I like that. And TNTG Mom said money. And could you elaborate on that a little bit, TNTG Mom? Yes, Toot Latrice, he giving all the tea.
Good girl, but I think that at a heartbeat, she'll get with Martell, but she ain't gonna say nothing because she clearly, and she on TV doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So she on TV and she ain't tell the man on TV. To me, she should have tried to get ahead of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she know it's on TV.
Trisha is so boring. Like, I don't know why they're giving her this much attention, energy. Like, she is so freaking boring. Like, She's not the one. She's not TV and camera ready.
She clearly did not tell him. Therefore, it tells me that she's very sneaky. Trisha is sneaky. And I bet you money, I don't know nothing. I don't know these people. People think because I'm on reality TV, I be knowing. I don't know shit. I guarantee you the reason he left the husband is probably because Trisha was cheating.
Oh.
I'm going to just go on back and write my story out, okay? You want to take the script for your next movie because I'm telling you how it's going to go down. There's no chemistry between her and Ken. The chemistry is between her and Martell. And I can't wait to see them train together.
Well, you will see that next week. Speaking of chemistry, so you saw Stormy and
She
Courtney
definitely does,
and Trisha
TNTG
and
mom.
Ken,
But she ain't been able to find him
en
yet.
route to Nell's birthday party. And then you saw the Scotts, right? En route to Nell's birthday party too. So what happened last season at the reunion is
Hey, CDW.
Stormy and Tisha got into it. Tisha accused Stormy of popping pills. Okay? And they all see each other at Nell's party. Now, as we get to Nell's party, Melody walks in. She's wearing sunglasses. Tisha tries to take them off. What did you think about that entire scenario?
Yeah, you know what? I'm partial because I know Melody and I love her and I like her. That look was ever.
Since when, Dr. Heavenly? Since when? All of a sudden, you're so Team Mel. Like, where did all this come from? Like, did you get scared of the millimeters? Like, what is it? Because just a couple of months ago, you couldn't get a name right. You was calling her by her ex's last name. Like, where is all this love for Melody coming from?
Thing. Love the short hair. It's like a new, energized Mel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this again, and I'm going to take it back again. Mel don't like none of these motherfuckers. She don't like none of them, and she don't give a damn. She just continues to work today. I'm going to keep my shades on. Bitch, don't touch me or my shades.
I'm with you when you're right, Dr. Heavenly. Don't touch me or my shades. And on top of that, Tisha knows she don't like Melody. Like, why was she all in her personal space like that? That was a little too much with her drunk ass.
And what happened? Because I really don't like none of y'all motherfuckers. When I finish this shit, I'm gonna go back to my man and I'm gonna be with him 1-2 years like Quad did before I even reveal anything to anyone. So listen, let's get this damn scene.
Listen to her telling quiet business.
Over because I got my man waiting at home. And not only has he cooked dinner, bitch, he got me a diamond bracelet waiting for me on my birthday. Melody looks good, baby. And she gonna write a song about it when she finished. When she married that man, she gonna write another song.
Yes, TNTG mom, she is definitely on point about Martell and Trisha. And Toot Latrice said Winter told it already. And what was that Winter told Toot Latrice? Because she said a lot of stuff.
Do you think, okay, let's talk about chemistry, right? You talked about the lack of chemistry that Ken and Trisha have. When you see Melody with the cast, do you see any chemistry? No.
She don't like none of them hoes. Now, Kimmy, to me, I like Kimmy. I don't like Kimmy new look. I wish she would change her hair. When I saw her down at your thing, I didn't.
That's
like
how we felt about you just a few months ago, Dr. Heavenly.
Sweetheart, yeah.
She's a sweetheart. I don't like her hair, but they ain't got nothing to do with it. But what I'm saying is, she might be okay with Kimmy, is she? Because Kimmy is, to me, she's non-confrontational. She just really speaks the truth, and she's very
That's a
real.
lie.
You don't think so?
Keep watching the season. Kimmy confronts somebody, baby.
And with breast cancer, and she went to the hospital. She need to be quiet.
No,
Nice.
well, she's cancer free, and something happens on the cast trip. I just watched this episode, by the way, and Kimmy gets in.
Okay, Toot Latrice. So Winter said how hellish Dr. Heavenly spoke real bad about Mel in DC. Oh, okay. Yeah.
To it. But a lot of people are saying that, and I want to get your thoughts on this, because you've been on a reality show. You guys just celebrated 10 seasons, which, guys, that is a huge feat. Huge. Some people on X Twitter comments are saying that some of the cast lack chemistry and they miss the authenticity of the friendships. This show has been on 8 years. Your show has been on 10. Is it hard that is it hard to remain friends where you guys have chemistry with somebody where you've been on a show with them for that long period of a time?
I think it's hard for everyone to have chemistry, but some of the people you become greater friends with over 10 years. Like Dr. Jackie's my heart. Quad is my heart. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you whoever, but y'all don't know who I fuck with and who I don't, so I'm not gonna say. But some of those ladies, I really care about the chemistry. But to me, for us, and I can't speak for nobody.
CDW said Kimmy is fake. And honestly, I feel like Kimmy feel the same way Mel do about that entire cast. She really don't like none of them mofos, to be honest.
Because we are all really friends. We just don't get along from year to year. Like, you know what I mean? This year I might not get along with this one or this one, but it ain't, the love is still there. You see what I'm saying? And that's why it's so passionate when we argue, because we really care about each other. I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for nobody else, but I'm really hurt. You know what I'm saying? And hurt comes out as anger with some people. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't give a damn, you could tell that too.
Yeah. So people were sort of saying a lot of those things as they were watching the party because listen, the show is
yes, let's get to the party.
But it's what you were saying earlier of how you think Mel is there to get the check. You said go home and see her man and then reveal him in 2 years like Quad.
She done gave Mel a whole man. One knows it.
Is that what Quad did? Okay. Okay, so
you don't bring a new relationship.
Is it just me or is Carlos's laugh so annoying? Oh my gosh, his laugh is so annoying.
Relationship to reality TV.
Listen, it's I'll say
Kimmy and Ken, they don't care. She don't care about that. If she did, she would not bring him. I mean, Trisha and Ken. I'm sorry. Trisha.
No, the thing is this. It's challenging for a established female reality star to bring on a man that she's been seeing for a few weeks or months, because one or two things going to happen. If he's too thirsty to do the show, that's a red flag. It's a red flag because it's sort of like, are you using me to get fame? So,
Sonny
ladies in reality, if you're single, if a man is too excited or too accepting to do the show, more than likely he's using you to be on the show. Now, if the other caveat to that is a lot of these men, when they date these reality stars, the fans start to dig into their background and their history, and it scares them off. I know more than 5 females who are currently on reality television who are in a relationship. And I've been told by these ladies, okay, Carlos, I would never bring my real relationship on this show because I know it will ruin it.
That's smart.
That was Melody, right? I understand.
Somebody need to put that bug in Sonny's ear.
But do you agree with that?
I do. Okay. I think the reason that most of us have been able to keep our marriages on Married to Medicine is because we had a strong foundation from the very beginning. So all of us have been through stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the foundation was there to stay together no matter what the world said, no matter what Twitter said. And we were there for each other. You see what I'm saying? No matter what Twitter said, we knew what it was. It was like, girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Or, girl, pissed to get off the pot, Quad.
Well, look, we get to see Quad's relationship.
Everybody's relationship.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we don't
allegedly.
We know she came to a date with a man. Yes.
Yes. We can't wait to see that. Okay, so moving on to the party. Letitia appeared to have one too many cocktails, and she starts to have a conversation with Nell. One of the things that came out was, how old Nell was, in addition to
Snell. Snell got to be back.
I don't disclose.
He said in her 50s.
Got hair up with the blonde. It was
and
cute.
I'm leaning towards
It sounds like what you're giving today.
58. Do anybody know how old Nell is? Because Carlos don't want to spill the beans.
Is this a Nell inspired hairdo, Dr. Heatherly?
No, I ain't never seen her hair. This shit on last night, so for the mid gala. So okay.
Ooh, that was so shady.
This is something because I haven't seen every episode previously. But Nell give me church ladies. Seem like no feisty.
Hi, Mama Bees. How you doing today?
Church lady like you will see at church say, hey. See Nell just being no turned up nobody.
No, Nell is in her 50s.
Nell does not strike me as a church lady. I mean, she started out as a side chick and she, decided to stay with this cheating man. She does not give me church lady. She gives me Nell wants a man. That's what she gives me. By any means necessary.
I don't know if she's the clerk at the church or hangs out the programs. I don't know what she does on Sundays.
Okay, about 55-ish, close to Kimmy's age.
She appears to be uncomfortable with people bringing up her age. Why do you think
Yes,
that
I'm
is?
trying to think about the ages of her kids, but you're probably right. She's probably around 55-ish.
Married to medicine because 4 of us are over 50 and most of us are close to it. That is not a problem. But if I was on a show with a whole bunch of bitches that's 30 and I'm 50 and people keep bringing it up, then maybe it might be an issue. You know what I'm saying? But for me, now I'm just talking about me. I ain't talking about nobody else. I will say this again.
To Latrice, I think I was judging her age by them dance moves she had when she first walked up in her party. Oh my God. Nell is so stiff. I don't know what that was.
Me in my 50s look better than these bitches that's in their 30s. That's the truth here. And I ain't gonna take that back.
Haven't you heard it the first time you said it?
Yeah. If everybody younger and then somebody keep bringing up your age, then yeah, that might be an issue for you. You know what I'm saying?
I think Tisha was doing it on purpose.
Okay, so she's
Tisha
53.
was drunk as fuck, and I think she was saying things that she probably
so that
would
means
not
she had
say
her
had
kids
she
pretty
not
young.
been
Her
drinking.
first son.
Okay, so do you think Tisha needed liquid courage in order to?
Hey, Linda Gamble. Love you.
Say yes, it's because to me, Tisha does seem mild mannered to me, and to me, she was really turned up. So she was drinking that brown liquor drink.
Now, how you know what that girl was drinking? Dr. Heaven, you be doing too much. She know about that brown liquor. No, you know about it. That's what you used to have in that coffee cup.
And I think she was drunk. She probably had what it was, a little bit tipsy, and she was saying things probably that she might not have said had she not been tipsy. So we're gonna blame it on that.
That part.
Okay, so when she called Nell feisty and Nell said, no, you're actually feisty, and then Stormy and Tisha started to get involved. Stormy, first of all, Stormy's look was everything to me. Did you like the cutout with the brass and the blonde updo?
Yeah.
Let me answer that for you. Did not like the hair on Stormy. It was giving Dolly Parton, and some people had some other names of who she looked like, but that dress, it was just too revealing. Like it looked like her girls was gonna pop out at any moment. She did too much with that dress. I mean, I don't know why her husband didn't tell her before she left home. Like, babe, that dress is just not doing it. You need to, cover some of that up. The dress wasn't, it wasn't nice at all.
Yeah. Stand at 0 to 100 off feisty. We don't care when they cut out because they don't want us to go too dark or put too much. Because still it's Bravo, and Bravo wants to have a certain, I guess, try to, but they be fighting anyway. But they cut out a whole lot. But for y'all, it look like to me, y'all do really follow the reality. So it didn't seem like it was warranted in my eyes. from the 0 to 100 off of feisty. So maybe there's something that happened in between that I'm missing.
We'll talk about that in a minute. So, Toot Latrice said, I really think Marcel would not let her get tipsy like that. So, yeah, I think she was throwing them back so quick and she probably didn't eat. So that made it a little bit worse because I can see Marcel monitoring her drinks and not letting her get too tipsy. So I can agree with that too, Latrice. Mama B said she looked like Babs. Yeah, Stormy Wiggs was definitely giving Babs. And Linda Gamble said that Stormy was dressed for the strip club. Yeah, they said that her husband, visits the strip club quite often and be throwing off them $100 bills. So maybe she's doing more so that she can keep her man at home and keep him at the strip club.
Yeah, see, the thing is this: when it comes to Tisha and Nell, Tisha apparently did not appreciate Nell telling people that she used to mentor Tisha. And Tisha felt that was sort of a dig.
Well, the reason why Nell said that is because she didn't want people to think that her and Tisha were actually friends because she didn't want people to call her out for being friends with Tisha when she knows that Mel and Tisha aren't on, the same page. Like they don't get along and they're not friends. So that was her way of saying that her and Tisha aren't friends. She's just her mentor.
You're not my mentor. I don't get mentorship by you. So they obviously had a lot of
do that she could have mentored Tisha.
So Nell owns a daycare in the city of Huntsville, and
she owns a daycare.
Tisha not trying to own a daycare, so why would she be her mentor, Carlos?
Look like that, yeah.
What does owning a daycare look like?
I mean, she lady like she lady with the children at the church. You know what I'm saying?
Marcel needs someone to monitor his drinking.
She owns a very
He's definitely a day drinker for sure.
In the city of Huntsville. Her husband Chris Fletcher, they own numerous properties in their real estate investment division of the business.
Okay, and then how did she mentor Tisha? That's what I was trying to get at.
So that was the thing. So Nell being older than some of the ladies on the show, Nell sees herself as somebody that these girls come to for advice.
For relationship advice and then get mad when I give it to them.
So that's how Nell feels. So again, you'll see some of that this later in the season. So
how can Nell give relationship advice when her husband has pretty much been cheating throughout their entire relationship? She got him because he was cheating on his first wife, and he's been pretty much cheating throughout their relationship. So how can she be somebody's mentor and give advice?
Nell feels like a lot of these ladies who are younger come to her, whether it's business advice, relationship advice, because she has been married the longest. She dealt with a man cheating on her and she still stayed married to him. They worked things through. She has a blended family. But the thing with Nell has a lot of wisdom. So she does tell people, I mentored a lot of the people on the show, but now it's appearing
well, somebody need to mentor you now.
It's becoming an issue.
Why? Because then she must have given her some advice for her to say that. I don't see Nell just lying.
Right. No, I think a lot of people supposedly feel that Nell is trying to appear that she's, maybe smarter than them.
No, Nell using her age because she knows she's doing the same thing as the rest of the cast. She just happens to be older so that she don't look like she just out here hanging with this young group. She's trying to call herself the mentor, but it's not working. And if you are mentoring people, you're probably just, making them feel comfortable staying with a cheating husband. And that's not a good look. And definitely not somebody who I would want to mentor me. Just saying, Nell.
More well educated than them, that she is able to sort of like guide them in different directions, that she's more helpful to them than they are to her.
Got it. Okay. Is she?
Hey, Phyllis Crawford.
based on what I know, Nell is somebody that a lot of the people in the community go to because she embodies a successful business. She also embodies somebody who went through a very tumultuous moment in their marriage. She is very open about her and Chris dealing with infidelity and how she had to deal with that situation. They were separated for quite some time. So she does have a lot of wisdom. And the other thing
she's been through a lot, so she can give a lot of advice. Okay, so I don't see the problem. But
and Tisha on camera, Tisha did ask her in front of Marceau, how were you able to get past this man cheating on you? And a lot of the audience
Tisha was just being nosy and trying to throw her up under the bus.
Allegedly.
Okay, so Nell asked Tisha how she got past.
No, Tisha asked Nell.
Tisha asked Nell, how did you deal with infidelity in your marriage? And a lot of people are saying
Nell should have asked Tisha.
Okay, hello.
Well, allegedly.
This is all alleged, baby, and this is for entertainment purposes. And this is satire, humorous satire. It's comedy. Okay, that's all. I don't know nothing about these people. I could have sworn.
But you're right, though.
And I thought that's what Melody and them was mad about because she stayed with the venture. But I could be wrong.
Well, the thing is this. Allegedly, nothing has come into fruition as concrete proof. And what Tisha...
Now, y'all see how Carlos is always taking up for Marceau, and he's always put that narrative out there that there has been no proof, and that the reason why Tisha is staying is because she don't have any proof. Like, Carlos is really trying to help Tisha drive that narrative home.
Tisha has said, I'm sitting here. Give me some proof. If y'all give me proof, I will deal with this. She said, I'm not going to...
No, you're not.
Tisha said it out of her own mouth that God would have to come down and tell her your man is cheating on you, or she would need concrete evidence. So Tisha says she's waiting on evidence.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
I don't know how much evidence she needs.
Her and Marceau make a great couple. I think that even if it was concrete evidence, she would stay. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with that.
Hello.
I do see
She ain't going nowhere.
a mentor figure. I do see that her energy gives that she's been through a lot. She's very wise. Again, Mel gives the energy that she don't fuck with none of them, but she's just doing it. And it's okay. You know what I mean? That's her reality. You know what I'm saying? And don't touch her shades either, because she too fly for y'all. And Trisha gives me sneaky leak. That she really is going to step out on this
back
man.
on
This poor
Trisha.
man, and he's going to be very angry about it. And when she
Girl, I'm gonna need you to do an interview with Trisha.
Put it on her, because all he got to do is put some charm. I mean, all he got to do is put a little water on it. He got it. Okay, it's already grown. Okay, and who else I want to talk about? Like Kimmy, I like Kimmy and Maurice's relationship and their interaction. I really like them. So what else you got?
So you like the fact that Kimmy is basically a sex slave, like Queen Sheba broke it down how many times that she has to have sex with this man in a year, being that he wants sex 3 times a day. So you like that, Dr. Heavenly? You and your man don't even sleep in the same room. So why you like that?
He was Martell wasn't on there today, was he?
Martell was not in this episode. He's back next week.
Not at all. Separate
episodes between him and Melody. Melody's in every episode, even if it's a little bit. And y'all get paid per episode, correct?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you what's in the
look. You don't want to let everybody know them people ain't getting paid. Ain't getting paid.
Y'all that out, and I know that her and Martell probably can't be in the same episode, being that she done filed suit on his ass. So and I know that Melody is the executive producer with some kind of power. So bitch, if you it's gonna be her.
Now, what y'all think about the fact that they claim that Stormy is now getting producer credits and she's, producing parts of the show now? Tell me what y'all think about that, and if y'all heard that.
It can be in the same episode together, Dr. Heavenly.
They're not the same room.
They're not in the same room together.
There's truly nothing.
Yeah, he don't like the fact that Dr. Heavenly be calling shit for what it really is.
The best of the best.
No.
years. I didn't realize it had been 8 years.
Well, no, the thing is this: it's going. So this show premiered. I may. Cause you know why I get confused the
2018.
whole seasons thing.
It don't be years, right?
I know. I want to say this show debuted in 2017 or 18, so it could be 6.
What?
Really, to Latrice, you think that Martell sold
Season 7?
They're calling it season 8, season 5. It's that it's the season be confusing, but I want to say. So this show has been on since 2018. So it's
He
been on for
must have
6
really
years.
been desperate for some money.
So why would you say season 8? Season 5?
I know I got it wrong because I get so confused. Your network doesn't do this, but a lot of networks give y'all show doesn't have 2 seasons in 1 year.
Got it. Okay, so
You
you
see what
might
I'm
have
saying?
more than one season in a year.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why it gets confusing. But I want to get your thoughts on this Stormy versus Tisha.
Stormy versus Tisha. Okay.
The whole popping pill situation. Tisha alleged that Stormy popped pills, and Stormy was demanding the answer in terms of what pills do I pop. Did you see that?
Those fighting words right there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The bitch can't tell me
Because she didn't say what kind of
that she seen me popping some pills, and then you putting that out there into the universe. Them fighting words. I'm sorry.
Tisha should say that because Stormy has a reputation. It looks like to me she's very successful at what she does, and you don't want to put out there, just like you don't want to put out there somebody drunk, but people do it. But pills kind of is on a different level. So I think that Tisha should really clarify that she never saw her do pills, because you know what I mean. When that whole Mariah shit came out, I never saw nobody, and I said it. I couldn't stand the bitch, but I was like, I've never seen her do drugs. I'm never gonna lie on somebody on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
If she saw it, that's fine. But I think she should take it back if she doesn't have any concrete evidence. I think she should take it back. That's kind of far.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys will see the continuation.
Oh, he sold it to Carlos. Why would he sell it to Carlos?
In addition to Martell is back, and you'll see him train with Trisha. I can't wait to get Heavenly's thoughts on that.
Y'all should do like Love and Hip Hop. Send Ken on down there to the gym to work out while he training her, and let's see how it go off.
Okay, so Toot Latrice said yes. Think about it. Stormy said nothing to him until last season. I feel he made promises to Stormy and it didn't work out the first few seasons. Oh, okay. So you feel like he's been promising Stormy that she could produce parts of the show, but it just didn't work out until now he's given her the opportunity. Okay.
That's when she's stretching him. You know what I'm saying? And just send Ken right on in. Count him right on in. 1, 2, 3. Ken appears. That's how y'all do that, Carlos. I'm telling you how to set it off.
Well, I appreciate your advice.
You need to be the producer. You need to ask Carlos for a producing job.
What's coming up, you will see Ken and Martell have a conversation.
Martell is a mess, so I just can imagine how they go there. But then Ken is a big guy. I want to see this. I want to see
it's good. It's good. No, it's
Kimmy
really good.
should have been educating.
I can't wait to see it either. And then Heavenly, we have the one-on-one showdown between Melody and Marceau.
Melody and Marceau.
A one-on-one showdown.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about it, baby. We're going to see it and we're going to talk about it next time, okay? Anything you propose?
It ain't going to be no showdown because that nigga ain't got nothing going on and he uses Mel for a storyline. So Toot Latrice said, yes, Stormy said that Courtney and Tell are really close friends. Okay. So maybe he sold his producing rights to Stormy. I think that might be what you're saying. Like, I don't understand how anybody could be close friends with Martell, but okay. Whatever.
If you missed the episode, catch it on the OWN app. My new show, Family
We don't want to hear anything about that. So what did you guys think about the last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville? Honestly, it was a snooze fest for me. And again, I feel like their recap of the show on their Messy Monday is much more entertaining than the actual show. So, how did you guys feel about the show on Saturday? Episode 6 of, I believe, season 8. Did you guys watch it? Did you think it was good? I have seen where they said that the ratings are still declining, and everybody seems to feel like the show is on its way out. And I also agree that the show will not be around much longer. And Toothless Tree said, yes, I agree with you. Okay. And did anybody actually watch the episode? I actually did the watch party thing just so that I don't give Carlos a view. Phyllis Crawford said that was horrible for her to say she's trying to rub Stormy's feathers. Yes. I don't know what it is about Tisha that she's always coming for Stormy. Like, Stormy really don't give her that heat. So I'm not sure what it is. I think she's jealous because Stormy is so much more successful than she is, just like she is with Mel. Like, um, Tisha just gives me jealous hater vibes. Like, she's very jealous of any woman that is successful because she just can't achieve that. She can't achieve the same success. So she's just a hater like her mom, Wanda, and she just always gives off hater vibes because she's mad because the only thing that she can do is be a stay-at-home mom. Even though she's putting her credit on the line to start all of these businesses, listening to her husband, but in all actuality, she's a stay-at-home mom. Like, she's not an entrepreneur. She doesn't have anything going on but what her husband is lying to the public about. And Toot Latrice said it's fake because Wanda doesn't speak on Stormy or Betty. So Toot Latrice, you think she's just trying to like make herself look relevant on the show because she's so boring and she doesn't have anything going on? Is that what it is? Because it was definitely giving, I'm going to drink so that I can have some liquid courage. It was definitely giving that. And then next week, I guess we get to watch Marceau go off on her because she had too much to drink. And honestly, I think that Marceau is used to her not drinking, so he really wasn't paying attention. But she was doing shots. I mean, yeah, she was taking it straight to the head. So, Phyllis Crawford said exactly. But you are absolutely right, to Latrice. She does not talk about one Stormy and Betty. And I feel like it's because Wanda ain't trying to stir up that smoke. She don't want that smoke from Betty. I don't even think it's so much Stormy. I think Wanda doesn't want that smoke from Betty because Betty gives, what's his name? Freddy Krueger vibes. So I just think Wanda don't want the smoke. She do a lot of talking with people that she knows that she'll never actually meet in person. But when it comes to somebody that she might run into at the neighborhood grocery store or whatever, I don't think Wanda really wants that smoke. So that's why she doesn't really talk about Stormy or Betty. That's just my opinion. So, guys, I have dropped the link in my chat. I can redrop the link. Does anybody want to come up and talk about the show and give their opinion on the show? I can actually drop the link again if anybody would like to come up and talk about the show. Phyllis Crawford said it was boring. The only excitement was help wanting to go there with drunken Tisha. Okay. Help. Wanting to go there with drunken Tisha. I'm not sure if you're talking about Stormy or Neil. I'm not really sure. So, yes. And Phyllis Crawford also said, especially since Stormy called hubby a B. Yes, that was very disrespectful. I mean, don't nobody really see it from Marceau, but it's very disrespectful to call someone's husband, a B, right in their face or whatever the case may be. Like, you just not finna disrespect my husband in my face. So, yeah, Stormy was doing a lot then. So, I guess Tisha gonna continue to try to get her revenge on that situation. But maybe it's some things that we don't know about that happened behind the scenes. Tisha did use her return policy or whatever the case may be, and Stormy did put it out there and let everybody know that she felt some kind of way about that. So maybe Tisha has a problem with the fact that Stormy didn't try to cover that whole situation up for her or whatever the case may be, and that she actually came out and spoke on it. Yes, the show was boring up until Tissue was in Mel's space and Mel wanted to go there, kept it classy. Yeah, she was doing a little much when she was all up in Mel's face about the glasses because I know a lot of people that wear shades in the club. You know, I don't, but I know a lot of people who do. And the only reason why I probably don't is because I wear glasses. So I can't see myself wearing shades in a club where it's really dark. So, but hey, if you got that 20/20 vision, hey, do what you do. Phyllis Crawford also said she was drinking before she got there. She was drinking, I think, on the way there when they was in that Sprinter van or whatever they call it. Absolutely. So, and she probably didn't have anything to eat, and she was definitely drinking on the way there. Absolutely. So, guys, if nobody wants to come up and chat with me, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. That is it for today's video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a video. Thank you guys for watching, and bye for now.